It's Easter Sunday, so of course we got up and got dressed in our Easter best, and you got here and you smiled and you came to church, but under all of that, deep down somewhere, something may still feel buried. Something still may feel strained. Maybe it's a relationship that it's been rough. It feels strained. Maybe it's a dream that you had and you feel like it didn't just change. Your dream didn't just change. It died somewhere. Maybe it's your faith. Maybe it's you used to feel close to God. You used to have this relationship with God, but God's just felt distant for a long time. You don't really know why or how to change it, but it feels cold. Maybe it's hope. For some of you, you had such hope, maybe even going into this new year, 2026 was going to be your year. You had such hope for it, and things were going to change, and things were going to get better. And it's the first part of April, and it's been like, man, circumstances in life just hit you sideways, and you're not sure if you have much left to give. If you're honest this morning, maybe you thought that this part of your life or some dream you had lays as shattered as these plates and bowls and cups up here. It's too far gone. And hear me on this. This is exactly where these women were standing on that Sunday morning. A place that felt final and irreversible. But here's the good news. Easter reminds us it doesn't just begin with people who have it all together. It begins with people standing in the middle of their breaking point, and that's exactly where Jesus meets them. That's exactly where where Easter and the resurrection meets. He meets us at the tomb in confusion, in grief, in disappointment. And that's really good news for all of us. That you don't have to have it all together to meet Jesus. You don't have to have your life put together to encounter Jesus. You don't have to have all the mysteries of faith figured out before you can follow him. You don't have to have even a comprehensive understanding of theology before you can meet Jesus. In fact, you can just bring yourself however you are in whatever moment, in whatever season of life you are, to the tomb, and Jesus meets us there. He meets us in our breaking points, right in the middle of the questions. And if the resurrection's real, if Jesus actually walked out of that grave, then that means whatever you're facing, whatever situation you have is not too big and is not too far gone. Because if Jesus can step out of the grave and walk out alive, he can step into your situation too. So really what actually feels like the end may just be the beginning of your story with Jesus. And some of us today may be here and feeling very alone, very forgotten, very abandoned, feeling like God is distant. But friends, that could not be further from the truth. Jesus has been consistently reminding us in the Gospel of Luke. He consistently reminds us that he has not abandoned us, that he is near to the brokenhearted, that he finds us in our weakness. He finds us in our sin, and he redeems us, and he rescues us, and restores us. That's the good news. Your mistakes, your regrets, your failures, your wounds, the parts of your life that you wish you could undo. In the hands of Jesus, those cracks don't disqualify you. They don't make you less valuable. They don't put you on a shelf. They become the very place where his grace is displayed. What you thought ruined your story, God uses to redeem it. What you thought disqualified you, God shows his mercy. What you thought was your end, God says, I'm not finished yet. So let me say this as clearly as I can. You are not too broken. You're not too far gone, and you're not beyond repair. Because The resurrection proves, Easter proves that Jesus specializes in taking what's broken and making it beautiful.